Welcome to iCode. In this video, I am going to explain you how to search a node from an existing list. In the first video, we discussed how to create a singly linked list. You can see here the function called create. And the second video, we discussed how to insert a node, how to insert a new node to the list, right? You can see here the function called insert beginning, insert end, and insert specific position, right? In the third video, we discussed how to delete a node from the list. Here you can see a function called delete first node, and next the function delete last node, and the third function called delete specific node, right? Today I will show you how to search a node from an existing list, right? We created a list for a bookshop. So let me show you the output of the program. Okay, let's see. Okay, you can see here there are 7 books in the list. Each book has a name, author, and price. The first book is Moby Dick and the second Uncanny Valley likewise. Okay, today we will see how to search a node from this list, right? I have created a function called search and I passed a string parameter because we are going to search a book by its name, right? Here you can see a parameter called book name. Okay, this is the appearance of the list. You can see there are 2 references, head and tail, right? The head reference is pointing to the first node and the tail reference is pointing to the last node. Okay, in order to search a node, we should traverse along the whole list, right? In order to do that, we need a new reference, right? Because we cannot change these 2 references, head and tail. Okay, first I will create a new reference type node because the use of this new reference is to access a node, right? Okay, now we have a temporary reference and it is pointing to the head. Now the head and temp, both references are pointing to the first node, right? That is B1, right? It means book 1. Okay, in order to traverse the whole list, we need a while loop. The condition is temp not equal to null. I will explain about this condition. Okay, now inside the while loop we can check whether the book is exist or not, right? In order to do that, here we simply use temp.name is equal to this parameter, right? Because that is the book we need to search. Okay, right. Since this temp reference is pointing to this node, we can access all the data of this node by using this temp reference. Okay, that's why I used here temp.name. Okay, now if temp.name is equal to the book name, we can simply say here book found. Okay, if not, what do we have to do is we should move the temp reference to the next node, right? Okay, now let's see how this works. Okay, temp.next. Okay, you can see here temp equal to temp.next. It means now this temp reference is storing the memory address of the next node, which is, you can see here, 100. Okay, now this modifies as 100. It means the temp reference is moving like this. Now it is pointing to the second node, right? Likewise, it is moving through the list. Okay, now suppose the temp reference is pointing to the last node, that is the tail node, book, according to our example, the book 7, right? It is book 7, and you can see here the next node of the book 7 is null. right? It means no any next node anymore, right? It means it is now pointing to the last node, right? According to this line, now this is changed as null, right? Because the next memory address of this last node is null. Okay, now let's check the while condition. Right now temp not equal to null. Now it is false because now temp is equal to null. So now end the while loop. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, now we are going to implement this search function in driver class. Okay, you can see here I have already called the search function, and now I am going to pass some book name. Okay, now I'm going to search the book Hamlet. Okay, let's run the program. You can see here the output book found. Okay, the Hamlet is the fourth book of our list. You can see here 1 2 3 4. This is the fourth book of our list. Okay, now we can try another book. I'm going to find the Moby Dick book in the list. Okay, let's run the program. You can see here the book found. In this way you can search a node from an existing list. Java has an inbuilt method called equal ignore case. That method ignore the cases of the letters, right? You can use that inbuilt method here like this. You can see. Okay, now inside the method you can pass book name. Okay, now let's see how it works. Right now I am going to change these capital letters to simple letters. Okay, now let's run the program. Okay, it works. You can see here the book found, right? In this way you can search a node from an existing list. If you got some knowledge from these videos, don't forget to subscribe, and next video I will show you how to create a doubly linked list. Okay, thanks for watching.